I'm Nikki Van de Car, and this is my new book, What to Knit the Toddler Years. It's a collection of 30 knitting patterns for ages 12 months up to 4 years, and they're all fairly simple. Now, the most important things you need to know when you're starting out knitting are how to cast on, how to knit, how to purl, and how to cast off. Casting on is a little complicated. You should check out my video on casting on. So for right now, I'm going to talk about knitting and purling and casting off. We'll start with how to knit. To knit, you'll insert the tip of your right hand needle up and into the first loop on your left hand needle. Make sure it's pointing in this direction through the front of the loop. Then you'll wrap the yarn around the right hand needle, pull it down through that loop, and then lift it off. You've just knit a stitch. Let's do that a few more times. Insert up through the bottom, wrap the yarn, pull it down, and lift it off. Wrap, pull down. Oops. I went through the yarn a bit there. You have to be careful not to do that. You want to make sure that you go all the way into the stitch. Now, purling is very similar to knitting. All you're doing is going at it from a different direction. First, bring your yarn around to the front, then insert the tip of your needle down and into that loop. Then wrap the yarn again and bring it up. So insert it down, wrap the yarn, pull it through, and lift it off. You see what I mean? It's just like knitting, except you're pointing your right hand needle down instead of up. You'll see that purl stitches, these, the bumpy ones, are essentially the back side of knitting stitches. See, I'll flip this over, and now the purl stitches look like knitting, and the knit stitches look like purls. When you're ready to cast off, simply knit 2 stitches, and then you're going to take your left hand needle and lift up that first stitch and pull it over, thereby tying it off. So then you knit another stitch, lift the second stitch up and over. And you just do that again and again until all your stitches are gone. It's easy to pull too tightly when you're casting off, so be careful to knit nice loose stitches now. If you're concerned about that, you can always go up a needle size when you're casting off. I do that a lot when I'm worried about casting off too tightly. When you've got only 1 stitch left, which I will in one moment, just cut your yarn and tie a knot to finish it off. So I'll thread the yarn through that loop, pull, and you're all set. All right, I hope that was helpful, and I hope you'll check out my book. Here it is again. And if you have any questions, please stop by my blog at whattonitwhen.com. Thanks for watching.